How's it going, guys? It is Ryan and welcome to a brand new video, and today we are back for the 1997 career mode here at Austria in Spielberg. Now I just want to quickly mention now at the start of the video that unfortunately Monza, you may be wondering where that is the video recording got corrupted, I'm sorry to say, and I can't go back on this because I'm doing this through career mode. So sadly I can't provide you with the footage of that race, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. So I can't really do anything about it now. But we're here in Austria, and I can let you know the race result of that as Michael Schumacher won the race. So I'll show you the standings in one moment's time. Just seeing there, we've got 12% chance of rain for the race, as Schumacher is on pole position, I believe, or Jacques Villeneuve, couldn't really see. But I'm just going to quickly show you the standings from Monza of the race result with Schumacher winning. And it meant that now Schumacher is leading by 4 points from Jacques Villeneuve. So very close at the top there. I'm going to be focusing on the top two now in terms of the standings. So apart from that, we're going to be heading now onto the track for the race. As always, we're at the back of the field in the Minardi as we will leave our box and head to the track. So it's going to be quite an interesting race, this one. We've got to think about when the rain's going to come. It is 12%, so it's most likely going to end around about with a few laps to go. So we need to see if it's going to intensify or it's just going to be light rain. So we're going to be staying on the option tyres. We're going to the prime tyres, sorry. Once we make our pit stop, but the lights are on now. The Austrian Grand Prix for the 1997 career mode is away here in Austria, and we get a reasonable start off the line again. Verstappen's had a worldie of a start there and has already passed Barrichello and Katayama and Mika Salo and is up to 17th place. But we're going to be braking really early into turn one, just to try and avoid everyone with the turn one here being so bad with the AI on this game. But we get a great exit into the slipstream of Verstappen and Barrichello as well. Going to be a side drive. We're going right in the middle of both of them up the hill towards turn two. We brake really late as possible. We're going to go down the inside of Mika Salo, but there's just nowhere to go on there, and I think that was Nakano actually cutting the corner there. So a bit cheeky from him, but he's up to 14th as he's now side by side. Then he's actually brake checked. Made had to lift off there trying to avoid contact with Herbert, and we just nearly hit the back of him. But we get away with no damage there. We go down the inside of him and Johnny Herbert, and also Gerhard Berger, and up to P12 we go, with the next man being Larini in that Sauber. But we're going to be trying to hold him off Gerhard Berger, who we know is quick in that Benetton. We have to remember he's in that car which is proven to be quicker than us, as you may have saw in Hungary a couple of races ago. But we get a bit of a poor exit and start into the last sector, and Berger is all over the back of us now as we come into the last couple of corners where we are struggling with downforce. You can just see just putting the car in full lock just to make the corner, whereas Berger is fully committed to the corner and absolutely smashes it on there. So we're going to be now on to lap 2, and the gap is 1.8 seconds to Larini at this point, with Berger 3/10 behind at this point. Where we're going to be going now on to lap number 3. At the start of lap 3, we get a beautiful run out of turn 1 there and into the slipstream of Larini, where our car at this part of the track we are very comfortable with, as it is low downforce related, and our car has lost downforce, which puts us good in a straight line. We go down the inside of Larini with a bit of slipstream going purple in the first sector there, and we are up to P11, with the next man being Pedro Diniz in the arrows is the next man we're going to be hunting down in this race. We go on to the end of lap 3. You can just see we're right on the back of him there, but we just get a bit of dirty air pushing us a bit wide, as Larini's now back with a sniff of getting back that 11th place from us. Coming down the straight then towards lap number 4, a 14.6, a very quick time there from us in this car, and we're only 7/10 of a second behind Diniz at this point. But Larini is only half a second behind, and he's got Berger right behind him, so they're going to get into a worldy battle, I believe. But we're going to get a good slipstream then on Diniz, then up the hill towards turn 2. We're going to do another move here and get it done nicely. Brake a bit later than Diniz and hold the inside line, and we get P10 in this one. But we're side by side. We haven't got the move done, but we have done now, and we are up to 10th place in this race here in Austria. We're getting a bit of sparks there come off the back there, and someone's making the move on Diniz. I can't think who it is at this point, but we're going to go very wide there, and Diniz actually hold it off there, so he stays in 11th place. So good driving there from the pack. But we're going to go on to lap 7 now, as nothing really happened at this point, as we were trying to hunt down Jean Alesi in the other Benetton. But you can see the gap behind Larini is struggling a bit on his tyres, and is holding up Gerhard Berger. So that's what we wanted at this point, because if Berger overtakes Larini in the pits, we need a big enough gap to to hold off and hold on to 10th place, which would be a great achievement for the Minardi team again, with some very stellar performances so far in the latter and in the last few races here. So we're going to be coming then into the pit lane for our one and only pit stop at the end of lap 7, which means we're going on for 11 laps on the prime tyres to the end of the race. We get a bit of grass there, but it doesn't really affect us because we're going to be changing tyres anyway as we go into our pit box then. It's 50 miles an hour down the pit lane as we're going to be coming then into our box. We've held someone in the pit lane, I don't know who it was, but we've held someone, which will not help them one little bit as we go on to our by the Minardi team. 3.6 seconds stop there, good stop there from the team, and we will get out somewhere around about 16th place as we've got, I think that's Deniz actually coming into turn 1. So are we going to hold off Deniz? That's the question, and we do just about hold on to ahead of Pedro Deniz, as we're going to be somewhere, I think, 10th place again. So which is really good, what we wanted to see, which is a very, very good important factor that we need to take away. So Catillon was the next one ahead of us, who will pit this time by, as the rest of the field ahead of us have not pitted, as we'll be hunting down a Lacey hopefully in this one. We've still got 11 laps to go, so there's plenty of time, but the clouds, as you can see, are very overcast at this point, as we will do everything in our power to hold on here. But we're going to go on to the end of lap 10 we go, and Deniz is all over the back of us now, as we're going to be going very cautiously through the double right-hander here to end the lap, and we're just being very cautious there, just having a bit of a short, little bit of a lift there, while Deniz has got a beautiful run this here. We've got to give him the room. He's committed to the outside as we're coming into turn 1. Is he going to hold it around the outside? That's the question. We're going to hold the inside, and we just get about giving him enough room there, but Deniz has got a good exit, and it's a drag race up the hill towards turn 2. Deniz slightly has more straight line speed than us, but here comes Berger in the Benetton. Looks like he's going to make a move, but we're going to try and brake later than possible, and we get it done. Hold it on there, just have a bit of a lock up there as we go a bit wide on exit, and Deniz tried to do the switchback, but it did not work, and we hold off Deniz for the time being and stay in P10. But Berger is all over the back of Deniz now, as you can just see there, me flashing backwards there. Don't know what I was doing there, I was just making sure. But we go wide again, missing the apex at the corner there, but we still get it nicely. And there's been a bit of contact behind as well, I don't know what happened there, but Berger got through and is now in 11th place, so he is now hunting us down right now. We know that the Benetton, as I've mentioned, is quicker than the Minardi by quite some margin, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this works out for the rest of the race. So we've still got 7 laps to go of this race, so we need to see. But Berger, as you can see, he's got the downforce and the commitment of speed, and he's right on the back of us now. He's going to maybe think of a move here into the right-hander, but backs out of it. We go very wide there, off the track we go, and Berger gets through, but we made a bit of contact with him there, and that's not what we wanted. It's a bit of an illegal overtake there from us, and I felt really harsh about that. So we lift off. I'm going to give Berger the place back. Maybe you guys may not think I should have done that, but I feel it was in terms of respect. And we did come back on the track illegally at full pelt, and we hit Berger and got through, so it wasn't really right for me in my opinion, and Berger gets the place back and moves to P10. So we're back to normal racing then. Hill's now up to 12th place, I've mentioned, so we've got past Deniz as well at some point in the race, but we're going to see if we can get right onto the back of Gerhard Berger right now. We've got a beautiful run and a beautiful exit as well, but Berger has got a better straight line speed with the engine he's got in that Benetton. But we're going to see if we can do anything here. We're going to try and brake as late as possible into this corner. We're going to commit down the inside of Berger, late lunge into turn 3, and we get it done, and we are back to P10. But Berger's coming back at us again right now, and he's going to try and hook it around the outside into turn 4. Bit of contact there between the two of us, and we're still going side by side right now, and he gets it done round the outside and is back into P10. So great battle in there with Berger, with a slight bit of contact, but oh well, we're going to see how we go. We've got Damon Hill right behind us now in P12, so it's still not over this battle, so we've got to see how we go. But I think you may have heard it over the engineer while I was talking, but there is rain coming in the next few minutes, so maybe it could spice things up a bit. We don't know. Someone's in the pit lane again. I don't know who that is. I think it was Deniz who made 2 pit stops, which is kind of weird for a 20% race. But as you can see, as we run to the final lap, Berger's just gone completely. Promise he's 4.5 seconds up the road, but it is raining right now. But it's still light. It's just not light enough for the for the intermediate. So not what we wanted, but we'll have to take it on the chin anyway. But it's been a difficult race, this one. Not one of my best races for you guys to enjoy. That's why it's a bit of a shortened video compared to what we've seen so far. But we've only got 2 races to go then of the season, I believe, or 3 races. I can't remember off the top of my head at this point. But Jacques Villeneuve will win the race here today, here in Austria, and really the championship fight is going to probably go down to the last round of the season. So it's very close, like it was in real life right now. So it's going to be very exciting who will win. So guys, let me know in the comments below who you think will win the championship. Will it be Jacques Villeneuve or will it be Michael Schumacher? So let me know in the comments below, and whoever comes out, I'll give some shout outs at the end of the season for the final round when we stream the last round at Jerez live on YouTube. So we'll see when that is. As we're going to come then towards the final 2 corners we go. It's going to be a solid 11th place in the Minardi, which I'll take it on the chin considering the poor race we had overall in terms of race pace. But we're going to come across the line in 11th place. Our guy's very happy. I'm happy, a bit happy, but we want to try and get a point in the remaining races of the season. At least in one of them is my goal in this car. So we'll have to see if we can do that. But here is the official results then on your screen right now, as we do confirm in 11th place there on there. And as you can see, Jacques Villeneuve there in first place with Frentzen second and Michael Schumacher in third, which will have a massive impact on the championship, which we'll see momentarily, with Eddie Irvine in fourth, with Mick Hakkinen in fifth. Coulthard gets the last remaining point in sixth, with Ralf Schumacher in seventh, Fisichella eighth, Jean Alesi in ninth, and Gerhard Berger complete the top 10 there for you guys. But now we're going to head now towards the standings now for the 1997 Drivers' World Championship and see who is now leading, or is it still Jacques Villeneuve leading the way in this season with a few races to go. So here are the standings then after Austria, with Jacques Villeneuve retaking the lead of the Drivers' Championship by 2 points on 85, with Michael Schumacher in second on 83. Heinz-Harald Frenzen's in third on 47, 10 points clear of his rival Eddie Irvine, who is in fourth. Ralf Schumacher's in fifth on 18, 4 points clear of Mick Hakkinen in the McLaren in P6. Giancarlo Fisichella is in 7th with 9 points, 2 points ahead of his rival David Coulthard in the McLaren, with Gerhard Berger in 9th with 6 points, and Jean Alesi completes the top 10 with 5 points. But that's going to be the end of the episode, guys, for this 1997 career mode here in Austria. And if we hit 50 likes, guys, on this video, I will immediately upload the next round of this season as we're near the end of this series before we get to F1 2016. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more F1 content. But until next time, have a fantastic day wherever you're doing, and I shall see you guys very soon for another video. Until then, have a fantastic day, guys, and have a good day. Take care, guys. See you later.